first. Okay. So this one, can you see it? Oh no.
Hmm?
So this, I guess this is the lesson that we are going to wait. Let me close that one. So we already have these right. The first part of the lesson, right?
Yes.
Yes. So or the number one. So let's continue with the number two lesson. Okay.
I
Or I
think
mean the number two answer.
yeah. Two.
Uh-huh.
I
The,
think we finished two and come to three.
oh, so we've
Not
finished
sure.
two, right? Oh, okay. I'm so sorry for that. Totally forgot. But before that, actually there are we had homework, right? Or I give you a homework.
Yes.
So
It's a
now,
practice.
yes, practice the four words, right? So now, first word, would you mind reading this one?
Yes. Mm, is still
Can you say it?
in intellectual.
Very good. So next one,
Genuine.
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 Yeah. So once again, that's genuine.
Genuine.
Okay, number three.
Substitute.
Okay, very good. So that's substitute. Okay, and then the last one is
Okay. Last one. Artificial.
very good. So one more time again, artificial.
Artificial.
Okay, so that's good. So now let's continue and let's proceed with the number three. Okay, so this should be, or this will be the lesson that we are going to have. So can you please read it?
I know school is important for all of us, but some people are poor students and not interested in learning anything. What does a diploma means to them? If they're creative at the same pension that gratitude have, and some common sense for reading from experience, they are intelligent enough, at least, to live in a society. A diploma itself has no meaning. The question is whether or not people have patience to get thought and ever artificial.
Okay, so that is the row. Okay, so now let's have some practice of words first. Okay, so now can you say this word? This word pronounced as cultivate.
Cultivate
Yes, very good. So this one is patience.
patience.
Yes, that's right. So this one is graduates.
Graduate.
Okay, very good. So that are the right ones. So oh, no, wait. I misspelled this one. Okay, so that is graduates. Okay, also this one is ever challenging.
Ever changing.
Very good. So that is actually the right one. And lastly, this one is through.
Through.
Yes, very good. So now, once again, can you please read the underlined words? First one,
Cultive.
cultivate.
Cultivate.
Okay, very good. One more time, cultivate.
Cultivate.
Okay, this one,
Okay. Wait. Patient.
patience.
Patience.
Okay, very good. So that's right, patience. Next one,
Graduate.
very good. This one,
Through.
okay, very good. And lastly,
Ever changing.
okay, very good. So those are actually the right one. So now, by the way, do you know what is a diploma?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I see. It's okay. So actually, when you say diploma, so a diploma, okay, so a diploma is actually a certificate. Okay, so okay, a diploma is a certificate. Wait, certificate that proves you finished studying. Okay, so for example, that Okay, so elementary diploma, it means that you already finished your elementary years. High school diploma or middle school diploma, you already finished the middle school. And when you say college diploma, you finished already a degree. Okay? So that means that you finished studying. So a diploma is given to you if you finished studying, or yeah, you finished learning those maybe the following years that you need to study in school. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so did you understand now what is a diploma?
Yes, I
That?
know.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
That's great. So now let's continue and let's proceed with the useful expression. So now can you please read these following 10 useful expression? Number 1.
Since people learn from their mistake, many fools are getting a fantastic education.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so since people learn from their mistakes, many fools are getting fantastic education. So what do you think is the meaning of that?
Um, if people learn from their mistake, fool will get fantastic, fanatic education because they have many of mistake and they just need to fix it. But some people that don't know surely the way to fix it, so it's made disaster.
Okay, so that's right. Or actually, since people learn from their mistakes, many fools are getting a fantastic education. It is actually thing, or it means that if you learn from your mistake, you can able to or you can able to learn a lot from your mistake and also educate yourself well. Okay, so that is actually, so it means that you are going to have well, or you are now a well educated person. It means that you have a lot of learning that you encounter in life through mistakes. Okay, yes, so that is actually the meaning of that. So now how about the number 2?
Okay. Many men are able to solve big problems at the office, but are unable to settle little one at home.
Okay, one more time. Unable.
Able,
Okay, one more time. Unable.
able,
Once.
once.
Okay, so many men are able to solve big problems at the office, but are unable to settle little things or little ones at home. So now, what do you think, or what is the meaning of that?
It's meaning that they they are familiar with uh, office work, but not too much with the homework and the work to do in home. So they can mess everything up.
Okay, so that's great to hear that you have that one. Okay, or actually, when you say that, or when you, in that sentence, actually, many men are able to solve big problems at the office, but are unable to settle little ones at home. So it is actually a kind of expression, okay? It is a useful expression that means he can do a lot of work, okay, professionally. Okay, he can do his office job well, but some conflicts in the small conflicts in his family, or yeah, within its family, he cannot able to get some, or he cannot able to solve a problem. Okay, within his family. Okay.
Yes.
So that is actually the meaning of that. Okay, so many men can do well at work, but have difficulties. Okay, difficulties. Okay, solving problems with his family. Okay, so that is actually the right one. So many men can do well at the work, but have difficulty solving problems with or solving problem with his family. Okay, so that is actually the meaning of that. So now, how about number three?
Mm, 3. No man is fully educated until he's learned to read himself. No
So,
one can know surely what what is the power of themselves until they know what they need and they can know if they want to know all other about the other they must know first about themselves. It
mhm.
means that we must every time we must know our what what we like and what about us before we can know about other.
Okay, yeah, so that's right. Or actually, no man is fully educated until he learns to read himself. So actually, the meaning of that, okay, the simplest meaning of that, even if the meaning of that is, even if how smart are you, if you don't know or if you don't know who you are and what you are, you cannot able to, or you are not an intelligent person at all. Okay? So it means that, okay, so let me simplify that one. Okay? So even,
Just sound kind of bad now.
I'm sorry?
Just sound kind of bad, like your throat has some problem.
Oh, I see. Okay. So once again, so even uh how smart the person is, if he doesn't, okay, if he doesn't know who he is and what kind of person he is, he, he is still a fool, okay, or dumb. Okay, so that is actually the right one, or ignorant. So that is actually the simplest meaning of yeah, of that useful expression. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, and the lesson for that useful expression is you need to know yourself better. And then also you need to know what are the things, the necessary things that you need, and also you need to know what kind of person are you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's continue with the number four, this one.
Okay. It is not the IQ, but the I will that is important in education.
So it is not the IQ but the I will that is important in education. So now what do you think is the meaning of that?
It means that if we know how to help others in some hard thing, that's what's the important thing. Because if we don't know to help others, society will just look as like look as like the children that did not finish kindergarten maybe. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure,
Okay,
but
well,
if you don't help others, it's like people feel weird because mostly they will all accept it.
okay. So actually, yes, you have a point with that, but actually the meaning, the exact meaning for that, it's not the IQ. When you say IQ, it means that is the intelligent quotient of a person. It means how smart or how maybe a fast learner or a slow learner he is. Okay, so it is actually the willingness. Okay, so it is not about how smart a person is but it is about how willing the person. Okay, so it is not about how smart a person is, but it is about how willing the person is to finish studying. Okay, so that is actually the right one. So B, okay, so that is actually the meaning of it. Okay, so that is the right one. So it means that it is not about how smart the person or maybe how ignorant the person. If you are willing, if you wanted to finish study, you can finish study, right? So
Yes.
that's actually the meaning of that. So now, how about number 5?
A person isn't educated unless he has learned how little he already know.
So what does it mean?
I think this is about you were still not fully educated if you not know what um, if you not know wait. Can you back the question?
Okay, so once again, what does it mean? What does a person isn't educated unless he has learned how little he already knows?
Hmm. It means that I'm not sure what to say about, but I think this is saying about the little you must know the little knowledge that you have learned, and you must appreciate it because um, I think one people on TV say it. A lot of people on TV, poor people, say that we must know how to appreciate it thing that we have.
Okay, so that's right. Or actually, when you say a person isn't educated unless he learned how little he already knows. So actually, we cannot, or a person, the meaning of that, a person is not, okay, so is not well educated if, okay, wait, if he is not aware that his knowledge isn't enough and he needs to learn more from his experiences. Okay? So that is actually the right one. So a person is not well educated if he is not aware that his knowledge isn't enough and he needs to learn more from his experiences. Okay? So that is actually the meaning of that. He needs to learn more. Okay? Because,
Okay.
okay, even me, I am not well educated because maybe I am because I already know that I don't know lots of things. I have some things that I am not good at, but if you are going to try to widen your knowledge, if you are trying still to learn about maybe many things, because there are lots of things that we can learn in life, right? So that's the time that you are already, maybe you can say that you're an educated person because you know that you are lacking of knowledge. And maybe there are lots of people who doesn't, or who are not aware of that. Okay, so
Okay.
every people needs to improve himself or herself, and every people needs learning or needs to learn every day. Okay,
Okay.
so that's the right one. So how about number 6?
Wait, please wait. It is a thousand times better to have common sense without an education than to have an education without common sense.
Okay, so that is actually the right one. So it is thousand times better to have common sense. So it means that you need to use your common sense even if you are not a graduate or you don't have high grades in school. It is okay, right? But if you are not going to use your common sense, your education is useless at all. Okay? That's the meaning of that. Common sense is or education is more effective if you have common sense. But if you don't have one, your knowledge about everything means nothing. Okay? So that's actually the meaning of that, Van. So now, Van, actually, you did a great job for today's lesson. And yeah, once again, we didn't finish the useful expressions yet. But for your homework, please read this one, okay? And then also give me the meaning of the following or the four following useful expressions, okay?
Okay.
Yes. So for now, once again, Van, you did a great job for today's lesson. And I am hoping to see you next time here in my class. And yeah, goodbye for now and have a good day. Okay, good night.
Night.
Goodbye.